Hello everybody, it's me, him here, and in today's video, I'm going to be explaining my theories of what this new Dragon Ball game is. I'm going to explain why my theories are. I'm 99.98765667% sure that this game is exactly what I'm about to explain. Now, as you can see on the screen, I currently have an image of the new Dragon Ball game pulled up. I have it on Twitter right here, right? So, new game project, Age 1000, brand new Dragon Ball world, and it's entirely original characters, all brought to life by Akira Toriyama for the new game project set for 2027. Witness the debut of never before seen character designed by Akira Toriyama himself within the new Dragon Ball world, Age 1000. That is not all. The Age 1000 project will introduce even more unique characters as the adventure unfolds. The world of Dragon Ball continues to expand. Stay tuned for what's next. Right now, I'm going to explain some Dragon Ball game lore. I'm going to drop some nuggets on y'all heads. So, Dragon Ball Online, right? It released, I don't know what year it released, but this game right here, right? I'm going to just pull it up in a new tab. Dragon Ball Online, right? Dragon Ball Online is a MMORPG game based in the same exact age 1000, right? Now, Dragon Ball Online itself is the direct prequel to XENOVERSE 1. Now, how? I might be saying, why you might be asking, I don't even know how to word it, man. I'm just hyped. But look, if you know the Time Patroller lore, how it works is basically Mirror and Toa start messing up time in Age 1000, and the Supreme Kai of Time, I'm gonna just fact check myself for you, but the Supreme Kai of Time goes to Age 1000. What, I can't think and type at the same time. Basically, the Supreme Kai Time goes to Age 1000 to find a strong warrior to come save time. Dragon Ball Online is generally considered set after events of Dragon Ball Xenoverse, but not before, acting as more. Hello everybody, it's me, him here, and in today's video I'm going to be covering the new Dragon Ball game that has been officially announced. We don't know anything about it, but I already have a bunch of theories because based off the information that we have been given. I'm going to explain my theory. I'm going to explain why I think it's this and it's not that. So yeah, without further ado, I'm going to get straight into it. So starting off, I'm going to explain what this game has been announced to be. We do not know if it's an MMORPG, but what we do know is that it brings exactly new characters designed by Akira Toriyama himself, a brand new store, brand new everything, right? Now, as we can see by his character design, Capsule Corp, right? So we're just going based off of what we were shown. He works at Capsule Corp or is a descendant of Bulma and Vegeta somehow, some way, right? And we know that he is part Saiyan because he can transform into a Super Saiyan. Now, based off of the main hint of this game is the fact that it takes place in Age 1000. And if you don't know what takes place in Age 1000 in Dragon Ball, it's this one specific game that I think it was only released in Japan or something. But Dragon Ball Online takes place exactly in the Age of 1000 as well. So these two games are connected. Now, I don't know if Akira Toriyama has rewritten it. I know he passed away, but and rest in peace to him. I don't know if he has decided to rewrite Dragon Ball Online or this is take place alongside that story. Now, to explain the lore of the games, starting off from Dragon Ball Online, how I believe it works, there's only one of two ways that the Dragon Ball timeline works, right? Now, age 850 is when Dragon Ball, I think Xenoverse 1 begins, right? Dragon Ball Xenoverse 1 begins in age 850. Now, Mira and Toa, they messing around, but I think Dragon Ball Online becomes is a prequel to Dragon Ball Xenoverse 1. Now, the reason why I say that is because we know that in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 1 and 2, the Supreme Kai of Time pulls a warrior from a unknown time, whether it be the past, present, or future. Unknown. All we know is that it's an unknown time. We pull a warrior that can possibly be a Saiyan, a human, a Majin, Namekian, or a Crossing. Now, that is important, but I'm gonna just finish the background first. They pull from a random time, and they bring them to age 850. So a lot of people think that Dragon Ball Xenoverse 1 is a prequel to Dragon Ball Online, but in reality, it's backwards, because based off of the character selection, there were no other known Acrossians in the universe around the end of Z. If we're still, because hold on, end of Z is still canon. So if you don't know, Dragon Ball Z, it has a set ending, and I think it was Toyotaro himself said that he still plans to end Dragon Ball Super before end of Z. Right now, end of Z takes place, and then we get to age 850, which is its own little, we're on our own little time bubble, which is the Canton City, right? So in Canton City, we got all this stuff going on, the time patrol, everything, but everybody has came from Dragon Ball Online. The Supreme Kai of Time has recruited the citizens from age 1000 in Dragon Ball Online to help with the time patrol, so they bring them back in time. That's the unknown time period, and that's why when you create a fresh character in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, you can choose to be a Saiyan, a human, or all this other stuff. And also, as you can see, I have the images right here, this character can go Super Saiyan, and in his little Super Saiyan transformation sequence, he goes through his memories, right? And it's almost like he's connecting to his past ancestors, correct? So also in Dragon Ball Online, what happens is what is that, his kid? All right, look, bro, I'm getting distracted. But the main character, which is your character and whatnot, and also the character is in the trailer, can unlock Super Saiyan, but they can only do it through the Dragon Balls, correct? They have to be more intertwined with their blood. They have to have it more activated, like with the S cells, right? But that's getting a little head candy, right? But all we know is that all of the humans have Saiyan in them, and every single human in Dragon Ball Online can go Super Saiyan, just about, right? Now, we can see here, we don't know if he's human or Saiyan, but, well, we know he's not Saiyan, because Saiyans have they have dark hair. They have black, red, and brown hair. Either one of those. Now, we know for a fact he's a human, but he has to be part Saiyan, right? And it's not a coincidence that it takes place in the same age as Dragon Ball Online, the same age where humans are known to be capable of going Super Saiyan. Like, you can't say my theory isn't lining up, man. Like, bruh. This is Dragon Ball on, like, this is taking place. I'm mark my words. This is either a standalone story in the same world of Dragon Ball Online that will connect to Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3. This game will connect to Dragon Ball Xenoverse. I promise you it will. Mark my words. Mark my words. I don't even make promises. I take that back. But mark my words. I do say that this game will connect to Xenoverse 3, Xenoverse 2 somehow, right? Because it takes place in the exact same age. You will see the Supreme Kai of Time in this game. I guarantee it. man. And if not, bruh, I'll eat a bag of peanuts or something, dude. Like, oh, excuse me. And look, we can even see right here, Guardian of Time, age 1000. This is from Dragon Ball Online, right? This is Time Patroller Trunks. All the games are connected, dude. All of the games are connected. Dragon Ball Online is a prequel to Dragon Ball Xenoverse 1. If this game takes place during Dragon Ball Online, then game is a prequel to Dragon Ball Xenoverse 1. Mark my words, dude. Mark my words. With that, I'm out. I'm done theorizing. I'm out, Brody. Bye-bye. You have a blessed day. See ya.